Alright, welcome back guys. Now, the amazing part of this video is that you guys will be watching me trade on real life market on a real life trading account, because obviously I'll be creating an account with you guys on this video and you are going to see me execute trade on this account. Now, apart from all the information you are going to learn, depth of direction, entry, management and all that, the most amazing part of this video is how to think as a trader. I think this is the part I love so much about it, how to think as a trader. As a trader, you have to be logical, because you won't experience the same price action every trading day, because the market will always give to you different price action conditions. So as a trader, the way you should be thinking is that if the market presents to me this kind of condition, this is the next action I'm going to take. For example, the direction of the market that I initially came into the market to trade, I ended up not trading that direction, and that is because of what the market presented to me during the London session of the market. So as a trader, you have to understand this logical part of trading, and in this video you are going to see it experiment in real life. So stay tuned guys, there's a lot for you guys to learn. So without wasting time, let's dive into it guys. Alright guys, so first thing I'm going to do is I want to create a new account. I don't want to just go in with all this 83 USD. This account has been growing from I think 16 US dollar. That is when I started growing this account. I usually trade with SNS Terminal. If I click this button here, you see I will go to SNS Terminal. But this one I want to work with MetaTrader 5, alright, because not everybody is making use of this platform. So what I'm going to do now is click the open account. I'm going to make a standard account, and I want to make it, I don't know, I'm still going to work with 1:2000, alright, because not everyone can work with that 1:1 unlimited. 1:1 unlimited means you probably have traded above, I think above one standard lot the first time. So if that is your first time, you cannot work with 1:1 unlimited. But now I put the password, because I usually use one password across all my accounts. Then I'm going to make it account growth, alright, small account growth, just to make things fast enough so that we'll get to the business of the day. Okay, small account growth created. Then I'm going to transfer money from this one to small account growth. I'm going to start with 20 US dollar. That's how I'm going to do it guys. And I'm going to log in this account to MetaTrader 5. So let me launch MetaTrader 5 on my system. I'm going to log in the account on MetaTrader 5. Okay, so I'm going to take off all these ones here because I don't want to trade them. That's 100, that's US tech. Of course, it's definitely going to be a bullish market. Of course, it's going to be a bullish market, but let it load up. Okay, but before it load up, let's go to the chart. Then I'll show you guys the analysis. Then we'll start placing trade immediately. If the direction for the day is bullish, then we'll be looking for buying opportunity. If the direction of the day is bearish, we'll be looking for selling opportunity. And I'm going to show you guys how to determine it. I'm going to share my screen again on TradingView. All right, so here we are. Just go to NAS 100, and I'm going to stay on daily time frame, because daily time frame is what we need for our direction of the market. And one thing about direction is either it's going to be continuation or a reversal direction. Like right now, we have seen series of continuation direction on NAS 100. So today may be a reversal, today may also be a continuation. So I'm going to place my buy order right now on NAS 100, because obviously the direction is bullish. Then of course I will need to go to lower time frame to see if it's the best time. Okay, and 1 hour time frame, yesterday would have been the best day to engage this market. Yesterday, Friday, look at nice price actions here. But let's see what we can get from the market today. I'll go to lower time frame, like 15 minutes time frame, right? So on this lower time frame, for what I can see here, there may be a lower time frame retracement, like in terms of reversal, but that is not going to reverse the whole direction of the day. So just like something like this, all right, so this may occur in the market, because we need this kind of price action for us to engage. Then New York may be pushed to the upside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to scalp this sell to the downside. It's going to be a high risk order, I understand. It's going to be a high risk trade, but I'm just going to take the risk. So I'm going to scalp this sell to the downside. Okay, and I'm sure I'm not going to use stop loss. So if this trade unfold, we're going to be in profit eventually, definitely. So let me go back to my MetaTrader 5, and then we're going to place that trade immediately, guys. Trying to anticipate, the retracement. Then New York session, we can fire on the buy side, all right? So I'm going to place my trade right now, with 0.05 lot size. I'm going to, I'm placing the buy. Can you imagine? Because the direction is bullish. So I'm going to close this buy. I'm going to close it. Bulk operation, close buy. Yeah, I'm going to close the buy. That was a mistake. Sometimes you can make those mistakes as a trader. It's going to be I'm going to go for sell, because I'm anticipating that retracement, this London session. Then New York will smash the buy. So let's see how it goes, guys. You can see it's already running on profit, so I'm expecting more push to the downside while we wait for the buying opportunity New York session. Okay, so I won't sit here to be recording the whole process, but I'll be back to give you guys updates as the market unfold. All right, especially when it's time to go for the buy New York session. All right, so let's see how it goes, guys. Yo, what's going on, guys? We just approaching New York session right now, just like as I told you guys. Let me zoom in my chart. You can see the market has been responding from the period where we got in. Now someone may ask, how did I know that there's going to be a sell-off from this point? Just like as I told you guys, I only anticipated that retracement, not that I did something so special. And I'm going to share my chart on, let's take a look at the chart on TradingView. Then we know how much we should expect, because remember I told you guys I'm going to look for buying opportunity today because the direction of the market is bullish. So here is TradingView NAS 100. Let me wipe the chart, then go to my lower time frame as well, turn my indicator on because that shows me London New York session, you see. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm still going to wait a little bit before getting on this move, because sometimes, just like I told you guys in the past, those of you that have been watching my videos, London session, which is this yellow shaded area, we usually form the high and low of the day. Okay, so just like yesterday, you see the market came here, framed this low of the day during the London key zone and expanded. If today is going to be bearish day, if what I mean by bearish day means this daily candle will close eventually as bearish candle, which means this gray will change to black, then if it's going to be bearish day, then trust me, this London session will definitely go to form the high of the day, because London session form high of the day for bearish day, London session form low of the day for bullish day. So this may be the high of the day for you to start, selling for the rest of the day. That's why I said I'm going to be in the rush in closing my trade, going for the buy side. So I still have to exercise some patience while I wait for more price action footprint. And I will be working with this 1 hour time frame a lot, because that is the time frame you use majorly as a day trader. Let's see how price reacts to these levels. For example, this favor low gap, and then this other block. I don't usually make use about these things, but for explanation's sake, that's why I'm referencing them. So I'll still be back. Let's be monitoring what the market is doing. Okay, go back to my chart. Like I say, you can see I've made about 6 USD now, and I'm going to add more trade when we see how the market develops before the end of the day. I'll still be back to give you guys updates. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, boys. Just like I told you guys, I am literally so excited with the development of price action right now. And I told you guys I was not ready to close the trade, because obviously I told you guys why I wasn't ready to close the trade from the last recording that I did. Okay, so now we are seeing massive profit on this account. This is about 20 US dollar. We are about to hit 100% of the trading account, and this is one thing you have to know. This is one thing you have to understand as a trader. Know when to switch and when to, like, for example, now many looking at this, this is the chart we are working with, this is the template, this is the framework, this is the trading day we are on. Many looking at this, so many people will just dive on that's why, as a trader, and if you are new to this channel, please make sure you watch most of the videos we have on this channel, so that you understand most of the things I'm doing here, because everything I'm doing here, I have done videos on every one of them. I've done videos on direction. Let me make this thing very big so that you guys will see me very well. I've done videos on direction, I've done videos on entries, I've done videos on management. Now the most important part is direction, all right? Because with direction you can be able to know. Without direction you can't make money. So when you get direction correctly, you make money. When you get direction wrongly, you lose money. Now this is where most people make the mistake. They always depend only on direction. Direction is not enough. You also need entry confirmation. You guys know the reason why I did not take this buy today, because obviously from direction perspective, the direction of today is bullish, but I didn't take the trade, and the reason is because there was no confirmation. There's no confirmation here. Watch my videos on confirmation, and most especially I'm going to link a particular one to this video. All right, confirmation. You observe there wasn't any confirmation here in London session. That is why I didn't go for the buy. And yet when I came back here in New York, there was no confirmation. And I told you guys this could also be the high of the day for price to dip. And now I think I'm happy with the development. I'm happy. I can literally close this trade now while I wait for, of course, we're still going to look for the buying. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out some of my profit. All right, I'm going to close out some of my profit. let me save some of them. I will close two or no, I'll close three others. Then this is not a flipping task, all right? That is what you guys need to understand. This is not a flipping task. It's not when it's time for me to flip, I'll let you guys know, because right now I see how this hard trading works. Account growth is the most important thing. So let's see how much you can accumulate before we can then start increasing the loss size. So I will leave away this one to be running, and then I'm going to set stop loss at this point. So, and I'm going to make the stop loss to be at the break-even level, so that we know that obviously we are not going to take any loss from this trade. This is how good it can be. Once you have the skill, you can do as much as you like. I'm sorry I'm not using my main camera right here. I'm using my MacBook camera. Okay, so I'll let this one run. Then I don't know how much it can run to. Then when I'm back, probably today or tomorrow, I'll start looking for the buying opportunity again. Then that is where we can do the magic, the stacking, the tack, 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 tack. That's when we can do that, stack multiple trade, because the direction is bullish, and then we're going to make a lot of money. So I will be back. I'll give you guys updates. All right.